Chattel. Looks like I got something in the mail today. I wonder what it is. I done unwrapped a little bit of it. Y'all probably know what it is now. I'm going to attempt to do a Raptor conversion on my vehicle. I know I got an aftermarket hood on there. I got the found the vents. That's what I was a little worried about. But you know what? I could have ordered this from a local body shop, but which I did not want to because man, they was $300-400 over MSRP. If that makes sense, over the listed price. So it just made more sense to me to buy it out of state, even though I want to do business local, because let's say you start doing business out of state and then your local places get shut down, then that's the only choice you got. And if you need something in the bind, it ain't going to be there. So you always want to do business close to home. But in this case, it just wasn't feasible. And I'll probably get the splash shields and get some other components from them. You know, that way you keep your locals in business. But let me get this all wrapped and I'll lay it out and show you what all we got. One opens. I got my fender flare, or the fender vents, as well as the flare. And at the dealership, when I talked about them ordering, it said I'd have to order the light separate, as well as all the push pins. It said I have to order all that separate. Here it is, comes with it, which is great. I'll probably order all the rest from the same place off the internet here. That looks good. Almost looks like that applique. That applique just don't have no clear on it. I put a little bit of paint on it, started peeling, so I'm probably going to have to strip all this down when I get to it. I said I did not order the splash shield, the inner fender lining, but I got everything out. I got the fenders, the vent, the outer molding, as well as the trim molding, which I'm going to cut and modify. The reason why I went OEM, it was a little more, but this stuff OEM fit and finish, it looks great. It just needs to be scuffed down and painted. Fiberglass parts. This just has to be the straightest fiberglass I have ever seen. I mean, that was definitely worth the money. With other kits, fiberglass, you would have to do a lot of body work, and I believe that would eat up the money and make it a difference, as well as my time, to just go ahead and order OEM. That I'm gonna have to cut. Actually, I got these off of the eBay for pretty good cheap, and the only difference that I think I'm gonna have to do on mine is actually cut right through here and splice it in, so it would adapt the fenders. And I think that's a little major body work I have to do, except for like doing the bed. You know, you got to take off your bed sides. But I think this is it. I'm just going to have to cut it right in here and fab it up and do that. And as the hood, I'm going to put the fenders on and see what I'm doing. That I may have to add and take away from the fenders, add, take away from the hood. But this is going to be a project for later on, as I'm going to try to get all the body parts in, and maybe a summer or winter project. So I did the other fender and got dirt up in here. Maybe this was taken off or something, but no, I don't know how you got dirt up in it. It's been raining a lot, but other than that, it looks good. Yeah, it ain't got no scratches or nothing from rocks chipping up, so it's not used. But I just thought I'd show y'all that. There'll be crazy stuff I found in boxes. Sometimes I found toys or pieces of something. Somebody brought their kid to work and put candy in there or something. Welcome back. As you've seen, I'm gonna do a Raptor conversion on my vehicle, or try. They say the hoods don't match up, so I'm probably gonna have to do a little body work for that. But I think it'll look cool to have the Raptor body style on a lowered vehicle like a road Raptor. Do a little, something different. You see Raptors all jacked up and like the wide look. I think that's going to look really good lowered. I haven't seen too many. I've seen some people use the other fiberglass kits and they ain't OEM, and I've had, like I did that one before, and I had some problems with the fiberglass, so I thought I'd just go with all OEM. I'm going to try it out. It should just be all bolt up. The only thing I'm going to have to do, because mine is an 18 with different headlights, is fix the between the bumper and the grill, the bumper filler. I'm gonna have to do a little cutting and fab it up. I've started doing some research, and I've actually found, I had this idea as soon as I bought the truck, and I found a website, the V8 Raptor. Heck, I'm gonna have to come back with the name of that. I got the V8 Raptors. I did a little searching on YouTube and found them. Paxi Raptor. I'll have to get back to you on that. And they had one, and I was like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. And I had this idea for a while, and I was like, well, shoot, might as well do it and check it out. Have a lowered Raptor, and be something different. Especially having a V8 Raptor, and eventually, hopefully, getting a supercharger. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The company that does it is Pax Power. The V8 Raptor, I'm sure y'all know about it by now. Like I said, this is going to be a project for probably something in the summer, next winter project. Right now I'm going to get it lowered and rims on and get it looking good, so I can take it to some car shows. And then till then, I'm going to probably winter time, car season's over, I'll just start working on it. But let me go ahead and get all the stuff unboxed and go from there, and show you what all I got today and what all I'm locking. I didn't order the splash shield, that goes up underneath your fender, the plastic piece. I didn't order that. I'm gonna run what I got now and get it all done, and then eventually get that all in there, because I can add that later. Ain't no big deal as of right now. But like I said, who knows? It's gonna be a 2 or 3 month out project.